In the beginning, before history was written, before time was measured, there was creation. The earth was formed with beauty beyond imagination. Lush fields, flowing rivers, and skies filled with light. And from the dust of this perfect world, God formed man, Adam. Life entered him with a single breath, and in that moment, humanity began. Adam opened his eyes to a world overflowing with wonder. Every creature moved in harmony. The air was pure, the land untouched. Everything was exactly as it was meant to be. Yet, in the middle of perfection, something was missing. Though surrounded by life, Adam was alone. So, as Adam slept beneath the quiet beauty of Eden, something extraordinary happened. From him came another, Eve. She was not created to follow behind him, but to stand beside him equal, connected, complete. And when Adam saw her, for the first time, he was no longer alone. Together, they lived in perfect unity. No fear, no pain, no shame, only peace. They walked freely through Eden, a paradise where everything flourished. Every tree, every river, every living thing existed in harmony. But at the center of this perfect world stood one tree. It was beautiful, captivating, set apart from all the rest. And it came with one command: do not eat from it. Time passed, and life continued in joy. Adam and Eve knew no suffering, only freedom, until something entered the garden, quiet, subtle, watching. The serpent, it did not come with force, but with words, a question, carefully spoken, a truth, slowly twisted. Did God really say? And just like that, doubt was born. Eve looked at the tree again. What once was simply forbidden now seemed desirable. The fruit shimmered in the light, beautiful, tempting, irresistible, and in a single moment, everything changed. She reached out. She took the fruit, and she ate. Then she gave it to Adam, and though he hesitated, he chose the same path. In that instant, their eyes were opened, but not in the way they expected. Innocence disappeared, and something unfamiliar took its place. Shame. For the first time, they saw themselves differently, exposed, vulnerable. They tried to cover what they could not undo. They tried to hide from what they could not escape. Then, a voice called out. The same voice that once brought peace now filled them with fear. Where are you? Adam stepped forward, trembling, not with confidence, but with guilt. The truth stood before them, and there was no hiding from it. And when questioned, they did what many still do. They blamed the woman, the serpent. Responsibility slipped through their hands. But actions have consequences, not out of cruelty, but because truth demands it. The world began to change. The ground would no longer give easily. Pain would enter life. Struggle would become part of existence. Perfection was lost. And yet, even then, there was mercy. God covered them, not because they deserved it, but because love remained. With heavy hearts, they turned away from Eden, the place where everything began. Now behind them, the entrance was sealed, guarded by a power they could not pass. The way back was closed. Ahead of them was a new world, not perfect, not easy, but still filled with purpose. And so they walked forward, together, into uncertainty, into struggle, into life as we now know it. Because even after the fall, even after the loss, hope was not gone. And in the distance, under the rising light of a new day, humanity continued. The first murder in human history was not between strangers. It was between brothers. This is the story of Cain and Abel. After the fall, Adam and Eve were cast out of Eden. The beauty they once knew was gone. Life became hard, painful, and uncertain. The ground resisted them, and survival became their daily struggle. In time, Eve gave birth to her first son. She called his name Cain, a sign of hope in a broken world. Later, she gave birth again. His name was Abel, a quiet child, gentle and peaceful. Different from his brother, the two brothers grew up side by side, but their hearts were not the same. Cain was strong, intense, and driven. Abel was calm, kind, and full of peace. As they became men, their paths became clear. Cain worked the land, struggling for every harvest. Abel became a shepherd, caring for his flock with patience. One day, they both came before God. Each brought an offering from their work. Cain brought fruits from the ground. Abel brought the best of his flock, the first and the finest he had. God looked upon Abel's offering with favor, but Cain's offering was not accepted. In that moment, something dark began to grow inside him. Cain became angry, his face fell, and jealousy began to take control. Then God spoke to him. "Why are you angry? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not, sin is waiting at your door. It desires to control you, but you must master it." Cain heard the warning, but he did not act on it. Instead, he allowed the darkness to grow within him. So he said to his brother, "Let us go into the field." Abel trusted him and followed. In that quiet field, Cain turned against his own brother. In a moment of anger and jealousy, he attacked him and struck him down. Just like that, Abel was gone. Silence filled the earth. Then God asked, "Where is your brother Abel?" Cain answered, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?" But nothing is hidden from God. Cain was judged. The ground would no longer yield for him, and he would become a wanderer on the earth. Fear filled Cain's heart, and he thought, "Anyone who finds me will kill me." But even then, God showed mercy. He placed a mark on Cain so no one would harm him. Cain left, walking away alone, carrying the weight of what he had done. But the story did not end in darkness. Eve bore another son, and his name was Seth, a new beginning. Sin destroys, jealousy blinds, but even in judgment, God still shows mercy.
For more interesting Bible stories, like, comment, subscribe, and share.